You thought I was the one being nervous earlier.
Oh, and don't worry, Yoshinori, you're the great. Before we begin, I'd just like to remind you all that thanks to my supporters of Patreon, we make everything here possible. Links in the description and more at the end of this video. This visual game novel is for adults only. So if you're under, get the hell out. Blitz BL Games. Camp Buddy Scoutmaster Season. Welcome back, guys. It's been a while and a hot minute and a half, and I apologize. You know why? Because I've been a lot busier than I should have, and I want to apologize for being such a twat. So, let's continue where we left off, shall we? We had a little bit of an update in between the games, so we're gonna work on that. Alright, better make sure I didn't forget anything.
Come in.
Come in.
Good morning.
Sir Goro, you're looking snazzy today. Lick. I'm good. I'll be a good boy. Because that's what good boys do.
You look good, sir.
Are you going somewhere today?
Ah, yes.
I'm having a meeting scheduled with Mr. Claremont. Oh, what's on the agenda, if I may ask?
Don't worry.
It's just the usual weekly meeting to discuss the progress of the sponsorship. I figured it wasn't worth mentioning. Hey, you do tend to be private with your work, sir. Hold on. Yoshinori, you know, you're looking very snazzy today, too. Swallow. Though I'm a bit curious. Aren't you a little too nervous to be meeting him today?
Not at all.
Why would you ask that?
Well,
The last time Mr. Claremont was here, you acted quite differently from your usual self. I mean, I've never seen you that frantic before.
Hey!
Hey, I was calm the whole time I was showing him around. I made sure not to show my excitement until after he left. After all, Mr. Claremont is someone I've been looking up to for a long time. I didn't think I'd ever meet him in person, so his visit really caught me off guard. His work really inspired me to do some self-reflection on the past.
right.
Right,
Anyway,
what brings you to the little office, Yoshinori? Would you say it's the...
Actually,
I was planning to ask for my weekly task list, but I can wait since you're busy. I can just do the maintenance task around camp and keep things in tip-top shape.
Yoshinori.
Actually, Yoshinori, maybe could you help me out with my problem? Nope, we're not going there. Why don't you come with me today?
really?
I don't want to get in your way, especially in an important meeting.
Nonsense.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to be the attending these anyway. You will need a formal outfit, however. I have a spare suit there that you can use. It's older, but it should fit you.
Understood?
We'll leave as soon as you get
Yes,
changed.
sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, nice. Snazzy. Also, big titty. Big tibbies. I don't know why, but even though we're only going out for a business errand, I'm really excited to be with Sir Goro today. It's almost like these old scouting trips we used to take. It's rare that Sir Goro and I are on the road together like this, but we've hardly talked since we headed out this morning. I should probably say something to break the ice. Oh, hold up. Can I? No, let me! No, I can't save beforehand. Let's talk about the meeting.
Thank you again for letting me tag along today, sir. I'm not sure how exactly I can help, but I'm glad you're letting me see what you've been working on with Mr. Claremont these past few weeks.
God damn it, Yoshinori.
I'm glad you're excited for this. I can tell by how much you've been fidgeting with your suit this whole time.
I didn't realize I was doing that.
Calm down, Yoshinori.
Although, I can't help but notice the brooch you attached to it.
Yeah, it's the Camp Buddy broocher, isn't it?
Wasn't that the one I gave you back when you were a scout?
Oh!
Yes, it is, sir.
I haven't seen that in years. Surprised you still have it.
Of course, it meant a lot to me, so I kept it safe.
Of course you did, Yoshinori. Hold on, I just want to adjust my mic a tad bit. Because it's picking up a lot at the moment. I think that's better. Yeah, that's a little better.
I thought it might be a bit of a good luck charm for today.
Aw, that's cute.
And you thought I was the one being nervous earlier.
Oh, and don't worry, Yoshinori, you're the great. I'm not gonna discuss that.
You know, Yuri was quite jealous when I gave you that brooch.
Oh, was she?
She even accused me of picking favorites among the campers.
That's a little unusual of her.
It couldn't be helped, though. You were quite the show-off when you were a scout.
Oh, really? I hardly remember how I was back then.
Not much has changed if I do say so myself. You're still the go-getting active scout that I remember.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
You really stood out amongst your peers, especially on that first camping trip we had. In fact, that was when I gave you that brooch.
Did we go Brokeback Mountain on that camping trip?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my.
Attention!
Listen up, Scouts. We'll be heading out on a hike in the fields in just a few minutes. I want everyone to find their assigned partner and double-check both of your gear.
That's all for now.
We'll be leaving in 5 minutes.
5 more minutes? Can't we go already? It's been 2 hours since we woke up.
Yuri!
We used most of that time to get dressed and have our breakfast. More importantly, you know how much all these checks matter.
But you already checked our stuff like 3 times this morning.
If I hadn't, I wouldn't have found out that you packed nothing but your notebooks.
They're called fanfics.
Yuri, dear.
And that's why I paired Yoshinori with you, dear.
Is that necessary?
It's only a one-night trip, so how much stuff could we need?
Well,
If you'd been paying attention to our lessons, you'd know to bring the basics, such as your navigation tools, adequate food and water, and a first aid kit, and more.
Sir!
We packed extra clothing, bug spray, toiletries.
See?
Sir, Yoshinori here clearly took
Let's
notes.
go already.
Well, your 5 minutes are up and we're all ready, so let's
All
go! Alright, we'll get everyone started.
okay,
Form up in a line and find your buddies. We're going to begin our march.
let's go.
Follow me.
What's going on?
How's everyone holding up? This path I chose for... Hold on. I think I forgot a little bit of something. There we go. Our first camping trip is a short and safe one to help everyone familiarize themselves with the trail for our future
Don't
hikes.
worry.
So make sure to stay close to your buddy and keep following my lead, alright, Scouts? Yes, sir!
Now.
Some of you might be wondering why I've assigned you all in pairs. The reason for that is to improve your sense of cooperation, especially in times of emergency. If your team gets separated, it's important to stay calm and find a solution with your
On
partner.
that note,
You have access to your navigation tools to help you both get back on track, reach the destination, or return to
don't
camp.
worry.
In case you truly get lost, do not panic. Remember to conserve your energy and stay in place. You can make use of your survival items such as your flint, flashlight, and sleeping bag to set up temporary
Furthermore,
camp. Creating a fire is especially helpful as the smoke could help rescue teams locate you
Is that
faster.
clear?
With all of these survival tools and knowledge from the lessons we've had, you'll definitely be able to handle the emergency.
I can't believe we're finally doing something exciting. Staying in the campgrounds all day long was starting to bore me.
Yuri!
Don't say that, Yui. I'm sure Sogoro had a good reason to keep us in the camp, and he did his best to make everything sound interesting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but did we really have to wait for 2 weeks to actually start camping at a summer camp?
After all,
I'm sure trips like these need a lot of planning and preparation to make sure everything goes perfectly. Besides, isn't it great we get to learn all this cool new stuff from Sir Goro?
I already know all of this.
Not everyone has a head start like you, dear.
Sir Goro!
Sir Goro!
Yuri here has been interested in nature for a long time, so most of the things I've been teaching her are things she already knows.
Dad bought me a lot of books at camp about camping and
How
survival.
about that?
The actual experience is always different though. Just like you, most of your fellow scouts have never even tried camp or exploring the great outdoors.
However,
It's my duty as a Scoutmaster to prepare everyone for a trip like this through exercise and lessons we've done before. Everything I taught you all will guarantee that everyone has a fun and safe time
I
today.
guess.
I guess you have a
Yuri,
point.
dear,
Now be more patient, dear. Use this opportunity to share knowledge you've learned.
But it sounds like Yoshi knows everything ahead already too.
Oh. I only learned all of it from Sir Goro's lessons. We're already lucky to have him teaching, guiding us, sir. Look at you sucking my dad. Sucking up to my dad like that. I'm just telling the truth. All the activities Sir Goro made for us back at camp were great preparations for today, especially the group ones. We all got to know each other a lot better through them, and we learned how to work together. We should be more enthusiastic like Yoshinori here. Dear, it seems like he's got a point of the lessons exactly right. Now, shall we resume our hike? We're almost at our destination. Oh, second thought, I need to take this call. Attention scouts, we'll take a short break. Make sure to use this time to have some snacks and hydrate.
That's all for now.
I'll be right back. Not again, just when I thought everything was going well today. What do you mean?
I'm so
I really don't want to
over
talk
it.
about it. There's nothing we can do about it
Are you
anyways.
sure?
Maybe there's something we can do to help Sir Go. No!
Ow!
What was that for,
There's
Yuri?
no point.
I told you it's no use. Let's just stay out of it. You didn't have to pinch me so hard. Come on, let's just distribute some snacks and water for everyone while we wait.
Right.
Alright. Yeah, that was probably his wife calling for the divorce.
What do you mean you can't come? It's okay if you're going to be late. We don't mind waiting. How can you not have time? You know I've been planning this activity for weeks and...
Oh no. Poor Goro. Poor Sir Goro. You know, he's such a hard-working kid. But sometimes things just don't work out like that. Well, that I'm also reaching for something, but I can't find it. Damn it. Right, let's continue.
Yuri's been looking forward to today. Can't you understand how important this is?
Oh my god, yeah.
You're never around, Vera. This is the only time I asked you to be together. As a family.
Yoshinori, this is not the time to fucking eavesdrop.
What are you even busy with? No, I'm not trying to accuse you of anything.
Oh god, here we go.
I know having a family was never our plan, but it's been 19 years. Just, please, come over. At least for Yuri. Hello?
Fucking drops the call. Jeez.
Yoshinori!
Sir? Is everything alright?
Yes. It's just a personal matter. Nothing for you to worry about. What brings you here, though?
I wanted to check on you, sir. Yuri and I were
boy.
handing out some drinks and snacks to the other scouts while we were waiting. And I thought a drink might help you relax some too, so I came looking for you as soon as we finished.
Thank you for your concern, Yoshinori. I'm fine.
I'm sorry for prying, but if there's anything I can do, please let me help you, sir. If it's okay with you, I can actually lead the scouts for the rest of the hike. You don't have to worry about any of us getting lost since I've got the map memorized. And we can set the
Oh my
camp at
god,
the fields in
Yoshinori.
advance, so we'll have more
Yoshi.
time to do an outdoor
Yoshi.
activity for the rest of the day.
I really appreciate your intentions, Yoshinori, but you don't have to take over.
But sir...
I knew you weren't going to give up that easily. Why don't we lead the scouts together then? I will let you take the front end of the march, and I will watch over your side to make sure everyone follows your lead. What do you think?
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you for letting me help. I'll gather everyone immediately.
Yoshinori, one more thing.
Yes, sir?
I want you to have this. It's something I made way back when I was preparing for Camp Buddy's launch.
Aww.
Oh, it's the same symbol that's around the camp and on our uniforms.
Yes. The insignia represents the core meaning of this camp, the star, that always burns bright, no matter what. Just like someone you
Aw.
can count on to help you through even the darkest times.
Aw, that's so sweet.
This may not mean much right now, but I assure you, it will make sense one day.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm really honored to have this.
You're welcome, Yoshinori. Now let's get going. Everyone must have finished with their break.
Yes, sir. Now I'm kinda embarrassed of how I acted back then. I didn't realize how much of a show-off I was.
Well, it's not exactly a bad thing. I understood that you were just thrilled to be at the camp. I probably wouldn't have given you that brooch if it weren't for that quality of yours.
I'm not sure if I should take that as a compliment, sir.
Let's just say I just saw something promising in you. From the way you acted to the way you were willing to lead and take charge. I wanted to give you some form of acknowledgement for it. But it turns out I was right too. Just look at how far you come today.
Thank you, sir. It really honors me to know that you place so much faith in me and my abilities. Although I have to admit, every time you tell me that I'll be next in line for your role at Camp Buddy, I always wonder if I can really do it.
Come on. Where's that overflowing enthusiasm you had back then? If I had told the younger Yoshinori that he was going to be in charge, he'd never have been able to calm down. And besides, you've been leading this camp for many years now. While we had some setbacks, your performance the previous term was enough to prove that you have what it takes to carry the torch someday.
You flatter me too much, sir.
Jeez, take a proper compliment, Yoshinori. You did good. You do good. You're a little dense, but you do good. Okay. So yeah, don't take yourself too hard, Yoshinori. You're do a great Scoutmaster.
You know, the reason I gave you that badge is the same reason I brought you to this business meeting today. As much as I'm your superior, I want us to lead Camp Buddy side by side, just like we did back then.
Oh, God. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really sweet. Hold on, I just needed to do a quick adjustment. There we go.
I know that your intentions are in the right place, and they go beyond, just for the sake of the camp. Exactly like what I saw in you that day.
Sir Goro.
Oh, Sir Goro. You didn't have to be like that, Sir Goro. Oh no, Sir Goro.
So, you better pay close attention to this meeting and learn something from it, or else I won't let you come along next time.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
Sir Goro is trying his best to open up around me, reminiscing about the past and chatting casually. It's really refreshing to be able to talk to him on a personal level and not just about work. I'll make sure to show Sir Goro that he was right to place his trust in me.
Oh, wow.
Is this where Mr. Claremont works? Fancy, isn't it? I was surprised too the first time I came here.
I can't believe it.
That someone like Sir Claremont really sponsored Camp Buddy.
Honestly.
We really have to thank Mr. Nagame and his friends for that. While Mr. Claremont was impressed by our camp, I think their story was really what convinced him to support us like this. Mr. Nomoru, Mr. Claremont would like to see you now.
Let's go?
That's our cue. Let's go. Suddenly I'm feeling nervous.
Just follow my lead.
I'll be fine, Yoshinori. Just follow my lead. Look, you both look like you're willing to entertain somebody for extra sponsorship. Okay, I'm not going there.
Right.
Good day.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong places.
Ah!
It's been a while, Mr. Nomoru.
I hope you don't mind.
I hope you don't mind that, but I brought my head Scoutmaster with me today. This is Yoshinori Nagira. I apologize for not informing you
No
beforehand.
problem.
I believe we met when I visited your camp the first time, didn't we, Mr. Nagira?
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you again as well, Mr. Claremont.
Shall we begin?
Are we right on time? Let's go straight to our business,
Yes,
shall
sir.
we?
Anyway,
I've got a bit of good news for you. As you may know, the little book, Greatest Memories, that we've published has been on the shelves in online stores for over a month. I'd like to congratulate you both, as it's our most outstanding release yet. It generated a lot more sales than we anticipated.
Oh, wow.
It seemed the public recognized the potential I saw from it in your camp. It was such a breath of fresh air from anything that's out there in the market.
now,
As they say, strike while the iron is hot. The good publicity we're getting from the book is a great opportunity to divert into the camp itself. With the majority of the sales being allocated for upgrades at our Camp Buddy, we're able to offer full sponsorship for many years to come.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for seeing the worth of our camp, Mr.
as
Claremont.
I said,
I believe this is more than just a business. It's about what your place stands for in this
I'm
generation.
glad.
Glad we're on the same page,
moving
sir.
forward,
Let's discuss our upgrade plans. You are familiar with the Federation of Unified Camping Boy Scouts, or No, you did not. No. No. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. We followed their guidelines for most of our camp activities. I hate it. I've conducted a meeting with our association and asked for a business consultation of how to improve the camp. The insight from these professionals give us a huge scope of potential upwards with the budget that
of
we have.
course.
With the camp President's approval will go signal. May I ask what the upgrades are?
Well,
We would be here all day if we discussed each and every bullet, but to give you a preface, it's mostly expansions to the camp.
however,
I was made aware that the annex area beside the camp was meant for upgrades. This was the biggest job that was suggested. The Fuckface Association figured out that we're expecting more campers next term. They would like to build more cabins and facilities. Something we've foreseen as well. In fact, we can actually begin refurbishing the old rundown cabins last summer in preparation for the next term.
that's great.
That should help us get a head start on the biggest chunk of the work. However, there are equally important suggestions on top of this, such as technology, integration, greers, upgrades, and a new curriculum to establish safety interests.
Oh,
This is beyond what I
I've got
expected.
it covered.
I'll email you the specifics on each topic so you can consider them thoroughly.
understood.
I'll make sure to review everything carefully. I appreciate all the work you put into sponsor our camp, Mr. Claremont. I'm extremely
Thank
grateful.
you.
We can't thank you enough, Mr.
No
Claremont.
problem.
Like I said before, it's my pleasure to be a part of your
Now-
cause. Let's move on to discuss when the project is expected to be completed. We're going to maintain the same target of at least a month before next year's summer term begins. Yeah, I would like to raise a concern about that, sir. Just for the renovations alone, I don't think our current staff will be able to perform the construction labor in several months' time. Why wouldn't it put you in such an impossible situation, Mr. Nomoru? It's unreasonable to ask your team of 4 people to handle all of
On
this.
that note,
Please allow me some time to gather the required manpower to cater for all
I've
this
got
work.
it covered.
Already got it covered. I signed on with a contractor who will provide us a team of professionals with the best expertise to handle the
are
work.
you sure?
Isn't that too much, sir? I mean, you've already funded the entire expansion.
Great work.
Consider this as part of the sponsorship. All you need to do as the camp president is give me your approval on the upgrade plans we proposed. That and to assign one of your staff to coordinate with whichever representatives I will send to the site on my behalf. Now isn't that convenient for both of us?
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your generosity. When is our official starting date for the project, if I may
Let's
ask?
begin.
I would say as soon as possible since our deadline is tight. As a matter of fact, I can send a team as early as tomorrow to give the ample time to settle in and familiarize with the site, if that's alright with your end.
What?
What, tomorrow?
I agree.
Agree. I'll have my staff prepare for their arrival. We'll allot some of the vacant cabins for temporary housing throughout the construction. We'll set a daily schedule and send off teams by their specialty until all the required workforce has been fully mobilized at the camp. I know this may be a little overwhelming, but I assume it's not new to you to be handling a large amount of people working on a common
That's
goal.
right.
I'm confident we can manage. Lastly, we have to cover the legal side of this project. We're aiming to move in tomorrow and start immediately. We'll require documentations permits.
About that.
I've been working with the local city hall ever since the end of the previous term. The good news is that I was able to secure all the necessary paperwork. I'll make the needed adjustments on the updated scope we discussed today, and I'll head there tomorrow to claim all the permits.
Excellent.
It really shows how much you have prepared for this, Mr. Nomoru.
No problem.
It's honestly the least I could do, sir. You can count on my staff and I to do our part throughout this entire project. Of course. Now, I believe we've covered all the matters that needed to be discussed today.
Understood.
I won't take up any more of your time.
Goodbye.
This meeting is adjourned. We'll see each other next week for another
Thank
meeting.
you.
Thank you for today.
Whew.
So,
How was your first time professional meeting?
I'm impressed.
I was really impressed at how well he handled everything, sir. Even though the conversation moved quickly, you were able to keep up with every concern Mr. Claremont brought up. You even made a lot of important decisions on the spot. I'm not sure I could have done
don't
that.
worry.
You'll learn with more experience. A busy man like Mr. Claremont can only spare us so much time, so I had to be sure to respect that. It's important to get straight to the point and accomplish as much as possible in every meeting.
Honestly.
They aren't that different from our meetings back at
I
camp.
understand.
You should have seen the look on your face the entire meeting. You look like a lost kid in the mall.
Yeah.
Is that bad? I hope Mr. Claremont didn't notice. Seems like your lucky charm didn't work one bit. I don't know how you do it,
You'll
sir.
get the hang of it.
If you do a certain thing over and over, you'll realize it's not as complicated as
I
you
have
think.
to admit.
It was nice to have your company here for once. In a way, it made me feel more confident having you around for a meeting. Also, watching you sweat from nervousness was rather entertaining.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if you should tag me along next time. Look, at this point, I'm not sure if Yoshinori has a praise kink or a shame kink. No clue. Goro continued to tease and chat with me on the ride back. It was actually really nice to see him loosened up like that. Time flew by, and before I knew it, we were back at Camp Buddy. Goro immediately called a meeting with the other Scoutmasters to prepare for the workers' arrival tomorrow.
So,
Oh, let me move aside to accommodate everybody. There we go. Sorry about that, Yuri. Now, so that wraps up everything. I've given you the in-depth details of the renovations Claremont gave me so that we're all clear.
Whoa!
This is a really huge deal, Gramps. Looking at everything, this is gonna cost a fortune.
Well,
Dad said that everything in the construction will be covered by the sponsorship.
That's right.
The only things that are not covered are the miscellaneous stuff that we need, but all of that should be handled by the fundraising that we did last year.
anyway,
Is everyone clear on the task I given you?
yes.
I'll be coordinating with the contractors tomorrow to tour them around the camp and provide them accommodations.
And I'll be making sure the workers are fed and keeping up the regular maintenance.
Yoshinori,
I'll leave you in charge of overseeing the schedule we have planned for this week while I take care of the remaining paperwork.
Yes, sir.
You can count on me.
great.
If we're all clear, then this meeting is adjourned.
I'm really excited. If everything goes well, I'm pretty sure it'll be Camp Buddy's peak.
You know, this is the first time I saw this sprite of Yuri, and I'm so happy. Girl's getting the love she deserves.
Imagine all of the activities I'll be able to do now that we have a bigger budget.
Yuri, you'd probably throw another costume party. That was one of the best ideas I had last summer.
I have plenty of other sexy ideas for everyone to enjoy.
Yo, Yuri, we vibin'. You know we're supposed to use the budget for improvements, Yuri. Yoshinori's right. Let's not go overboard and stick to our plans.
I know.
Now, why don't you two get out of your fancy suits and take the rest of the night
Hold
off?
on.
They do look sleek and stylish in those outfits. How about we celebrate first? I have a huge roasted chicken sitting in the oven, and I'm pretty sure it would go well with some champagne.
Let's go.
We might not get a chance for something like this again with how busy we'll get after all.
What?
You're gonna drink again? No way, especially when we're expecting new people tomorrow.
The last thing I want is you guys be groggy and hungover as our first impression. Drinking, huh? I should save for that. As much as would love a drink to relax, Yuri has a
All
point.
right.
We can celebrate with the roasted chicken, but let's lay off the alcohol for now, alright?
All right.
No drinks for tonight. Right, Yoshi? And Gramps? Wink wink.
Hey.
I saw that. Yuri doesn't miss a beat. Nighttime. Oh! Finally, old geezers are here. We've been waiting here all day.
Yoichi.
It's only been 10 minutes, Yurichi. It's been a while since I saw these guys. Love the outfits.
Smack, kiss, 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 kiss. You guys look schmazzy.
I don't care. Time moves slower when I'm
We're
hungry.
sorry.
We're sorry about that. We just had a meeting to take care of. You guys keep acting so busy even when there's nobody here. And I bet you forgot about us again. I haven't seen any of you since yesterday. He's always like this when it's feeding time. I told him we should just heat up whatever's in the fridge.
Nope.
No way I'm eating leftovers again. Besides, I can smell they're hiding the goods here. This nose doesn't lie.
Yoichi.
Today's your lucky day, Yoichi. Aiden cooked up something special for dinner.
I better get that ready to serve before Yoichi loses it. Be right back.
What's going on?
So what's up with the suits? It's been a long time since I've seen you guys wear something so formal. We had a meeting with Mr. Claremont earlier today.
Huh?
Why'd you dress up like pimps for a boring meeting? To think I spent so much time on this outfit just to look like that. Pimps have a lot of money too, you know.
Yoichi.
There's no way either of us, especially Goro, would do something like that. Whatever you say, simp. Well, wasn't that a fucking low blow? Yoichi is just as moxie as ever. What was the meeting about anyway? Must have been super important for you guys to dress up like that. It was a huge deal. Kido's book did so well on the market that Mr. Claremont offered an even bigger budget to improve the
is
camp.
that clear?
With the sponsorship going into effect, things are going to be busy from now on, and I expect you both to do your best to help out as much as you
I
can.
can't wait.
Not sure about Yoichi here, but I've been waiting for something to work on. Time here has been really slow during the off-season after all. Hey, it's better than dying of boredom. These muscles could use some working out
That's the
anyways.
spirit.
No, that's the spirit. I hope you'll keep that positive attitude for when all the new workers arrive tomorrow and start working. Great new people.
Please.
At least try to get along with them, Yoichi.
Well,
I guess I could use some new faces around here. I'm tired of seeing Dynamite and hearing him nag every day. That's a cute nickname.
shut up.
Being stuck here with you is so exhausting. It made me miss having Edward and Lee around instead. Same goes for you. I'd rather hang out with Mr. Perfect or Twinklebell, or even that annoying Torchic.
Aww.
Look at you guys, missing your friends. That's really cute. Have you been keeping in touch at least?
Yeah.
We have, even though everyone has started getting busy with their own things, we still find time to catch up with each other.
Yeah.
I guess that time we had a group call was kind of fun, and better than hearing Dynamite's annoying voice all the... Yoichi, come on, give the... I'm glad you're cutting him some slack, but come on, a little more slack wouldn't hurt. Stop being so tight around him. He's like so rude.
Ugh.
Well,
Aren't you two getting along just nicely? Yuri. Yes, but
Sorry.
no. Sorry it took so long. I had to whip up some mashed potatoes too. I wish you could mash my potatoes. Would you mash my potatoes? Squeeze. Lick. That was very salty potatoes.
Hey!
Stop hogging all the food. Save the thigh part of the chicken for
Catch
me.
you later. Now.
There's plenty for
be right
everybody.
back.
I'll go set the table. I told you, you're already doing a good job. Just look how much these two have
You're
grown.
right.
I couldn't be
Come
prouder.
on.
Why don't we join them? We had a long day, and I think... Wait. How come he's still here, by the way? I understand Yoichi's case, but...
Right.
I'm curious, why...
Ugh.
Oh wow, that's actually a voice line. I don't get why the other guy... Hold on, the name slips my mind, but the... Taiga. I don't get why Taiga's here. I mean, it makes sense for Yoichi because we saw his arc. Taiga? I'm not quite sure. Knowing how much has changed was coming tomorrow, it makes me feel thankful for the simple times like this I get to spend with everyone. Wait, was there a harem ending over at Keitaro's route? I would have loved to get that. Oh my god, yes! Yes, lick. Someone's vacuuming.
What's going on?
Oh wait, no, it's the trucks.
What?
Don't tell me the construction crew's here already. I thought they were supposed to arrive a little later today. If I had known, I would woke up sooner. Time to get ready to work. Yeah. Sorry, I was so happy.
Oh.
You're awake, Yoshi. You're not the first one up for once.
Why?
Why did you guys wake me up? I didn't know the workers were coming this
Oh.
early. Oh, they aren't the workers, Yoshi. They're just here to deliver the building materials. They were supposed to show up at the same time as the workers later, but they got here earlier than scheduled. Good thing I was up extra early when they arrived, or else nobody would have been around to let them
That's
in.
a relief.
For a minute there, I thought I'd be late for our first day of renovations. If it weren't for the ruckus outside, I wouldn't have woken up either. Looks like we need to be more prepared for the unexpected from here on.
Anyway,
Mr. Claremont gave us specifics of today's agenda this morning. Dad told me to relay the info to you guys. Where's Gramps anyways? Shouldn't he be the one briefing all of us? Dad left super early a while ago. He said he's gotta run some errands. He didn't tell me what they were
As a
though.
matter of fact,
I believe he's out today handling the permits at City Hall. Either way, we should be able to take care of everything ourselves.
yes.
There are only two things Dad assigned for today: matching deliveries with the materials list and prepare for the workers'
let me
arrivals.
handle it.
I'll handle the deliveries, Yuri. You can go and prepare the cabins the workers are staying at.
Oh,
I already took care of those. I was up past midnight dusting off the floors and putting sheets on the beds. Besides, I think I'll enjoy managing the deliveries. All I need to do is watch over these Yuri. Save some for me, jeez. This muscular, sweaty, and maybe half-naked delivery boys. Girl,
Yuri.
you're getting distracted already. Try to make sure you fully check and count all the materials properly. Knowing Yuri, she'll do a full check, alright? Aiden! No! Yes, but no! To be blessed with such a show all for myself, I love this job so much. Anyway, did we get an update on the number of workers moving in later today?
yes.
We're expecting the first batch to be approximately 30.
Yikes.
Mean I have to feed many too? I only prepared for half of that last night. I'll help you cook.
Do you need help?
You sound like you could use an assistant chef. I can help you prep and cut up the ingredients to save you
Thanks.
some time. It sounds great, Yoshi. I'd love to have you in the
Let's
kitchen.
go.
Let's go then. Now, where did I put my camera? I'm gonna save here. Yuri is an opportunist.
Really?
Gotta respect it. Oh, he's wearing shorts. Oh, thank fuck, I can finally show off properly. Yeah. Okay, that's a good title card.
It's all right.
Won't you get cold like that though? It's gonna be really hot in here later once we start cooking everything up. What are we making today and how can I help? Since I'm cooking for a bunch of active dudes, I'm expecting them to have huge
Now
appetites.
we're talking.
A nice hearty meal packed with protein and nutrients should help keep their energy up after a long day. Luckily for me, that's usually the same category of food the scouts love, so I have a menu that I prepped before that we can use.
Wow.
Seems like a lot to do, and you have to make 30 servings of this.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. That's why my little chef hero was such a big help back during the summer.
Actually,
To be honest though, I'm really excited. It's been a while since I cooked for a lot of people. And with your help, this'll be a breeze. You'll be my sous
I'm
chef.
not sure.
It really has been a while since I've helped out in the kitchen. I hope we can finish in time. Yeah, it's like a pressure cooker in here, especially when the people start coming in inside the mess hall. Sorry, I needed to check the windows. Speaking of which, put on an apron. Let's start prepping those ingredients. Aw, this is so sweet.
feels so nostalgic to have you in the kitchen again, Yoshi.
Yeah, very. You gonna exploit that nostalgia?
Ever since you became a full-fledged Scoutmaster, you hardly get to help me cook. I don't blame you, though. You have way more important duties now anyways.
Hold on, Aiden, no. Don't talk about yourself like that. Jeez.
Well, I do try to help you out sometimes when my schedule is loose.
Yeah, like once or twice every term.
I'm not sure if I'm even helping, though. I'm not as good of a cook as you are.
It's not about the skill, it's about the company. Food made with TLC is the best kind.
Heck yeah.
That stands for tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese,
Oh my
right?
god, no.
I didn't know we were making burgers today.
Yoshi.
I meant tender loving care, silly. Sheesh.
Jesus. I want to give these two some... Yeah, let me enjoy this. Yeah. There we go.
Having someone to cook with or cook for is what makes a dish a lot more special.
I guess you do have a point. I mean, I know I have more fun with my job here at the camp, especially when the scouts are around.
Yeah, you always get hyped up about any activities you get to do with them. Just like when you did them as a scout. You wanted to try everything and be good at all of it. That kind of reminds me of when you were interested in cooking a long time ago.
Oh
We
my
used to spend
gosh.
so much time in the kitchen together.
Suddenly I feel really guilty now.
Oh, yeah. I remember. That was when you were helping me earn my cooking badge.
Ugh, that stupid cooking badge. As soon as you got it, you stopped trying to get better at cooking.
Aww. I feel for you, Aiden. I really feel for you.
I'd much rather have your cooking than mine. You've always been so good at it, so I never needed to get any better.
I guess, if you put it that way. After all, I've seen and tasted the stuff you made, and I have to say, I never thought I'd see meat and chocolate in a dish together.
There are only a few occasions where that's actually a good thing, but otherwise, ugh.
I swear I didn't mean to do that.
That's the
Aw.
same look you had every time you messed up, even
Jeez.
after I taught you.
Yeah, I did struggle earning that cooking badge, but I had a lot of fun with you because of it.
You know, I'm really thankful for that badge. If it wasn't for it, I probably wouldn't have met you. It was the reason I got to stay here at Camp Buddy in the first place.
Really? So we're having dual flashbacks.
Okay.
Andre is Aiden's father. Wow. Let me sink that in for a minute. Okay, Aiden, I know I promised that I'd take care of you today, but we have an emergency staff meeting. I'm not allowed to bring in visitors as per the camp policy, but luckily Sir Goro made an exception and is letting you wait here due to our circumstances.
You understand?
I need you to stay put for a little while until the meeting's over. I promise I won't be gone for too long, so don't go goofing around, okay?
Okay.
I don't mind waiting.
Alright.
I'll be back soon, Aiden.
Yuri!
I really need that cooking badge. Come on, come and taste the food I made.
Yoshi.
You've already made me eat 5 horrible dishes today. How is this one any
You'll
different?
see.
I'm sure I seasoned this one just right. You'll see.
Oh, Hello.
You don't look familiar. Are you a new scout? No?
Wait.
I know you. I saw you come by today with Mr. Andre. Are you his son?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. A friend of Mr. Andre is a friend of ours. My name's
I'm
Yoshinori.
Yuri.
welcome.
Welcome to Camp Buddy. What's your name?
Aiden.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Aiden. What are you doing over here all alone?
Oh,
I'm just waiting for Dad to finish up staff meeting. He asked me to stay put and wait
I
here.
see.
Well, they're gonna take a while in there for sure. If you want, you can help me with my badge earning activity. I'm trying to earn my cooking badge today, and I could use another person to try out the food I
I
made.
wonder.
Since your dad is the chef here, then that means you should know a thing or two about cooking, right?
Maybe.
I do know a little bit about
Good
it, yeah.
idea.
That means he won't need me to do the taste testing. Fucking Yuri pushing Aiden into danger.
Hey.
You're not off the hook. Aiden has an ingredient. I don't know. Dad told me to
No,
stay here, and
no.
it'll be fine. Those meetings take hours. He won't even know you're gone. Just say yes already.
Hmm.
Are you sure I'm not gonna get in trouble?
Hey,
My dad's the president of this camp. We can get away with that. Oh my god, Yuri, that's a terrible mindset.
Really?
yes.
So please save me from having another tummy ache today, Aiden. Don't listen to her. I made really yummy pizza back in the kitchen. If you come with me, I'll let you have the whole thing.
Wow.
Sounds like I could use some pizza. It's gonna be ooey gooey with cheese too once I heat it up. That sounds delicious. I guess a quick bite wouldn't hurt.
Yay.
You're a lifesaver, Aiden. I think we're gonna be really good friends if we survive pizza.
Are you sure?
Fucking Yuri throwing him under the bus.
No, thank you.
Aiden, make sure to tell Yoshi what you really think about his cooking, okay?
all right.
Have fun.
Have fun on your date with the cute new guy, Yoshi.
No.
It's not a date.
Anyway.
Anyway, the food's waiting in the kitchen. Come on. I really have to start saving. Oh god.
Okay.
A little warning, I don't have a lot of experience cooking, so please don't expect too much. I did try my best making this food though. I used recipe, but I made sure to add my own twist.
Aiden?
Are you listening?
Sorry.
It's just I've never seen a really fancy kitchen like this in person before. A two-door fridge, a built-in oven, and a cooking hob with a range hood too. We don't have anything like these back home.
Really?
That kind of surprises me considering how good everything Mr. Andre makes here is. It's ready.
Here.
Here's the pizza I made, fresh from the microwave. Oh my god, really?
Wait.
You cook pizza in the microwave? Go ahead, try it.
All right.
So.
Is it good?
Yeah,
I sense a bit of hesitation. Don't be shy, you can tell me what's wrong.
maybe.
It's a little undercooked. I bit into some raw dough underneath. Where did I go wrong? I followed the recipe. I think it would be a lot better if you used the oven and cooked it a bit longer since the dough you made is a little thick.
Actually.
I actually used packaged dough from the freezer since I didn't know how to make bread and I didn't know how to use the oven either. How about you take the taste though? I probably can't get that wrong, right? It's just pizza.
Well,
The taste is very interesting. Did you really follow a recipe?
Kinda.
Some of the ingredients weren't available, so I did a little bit of substituting. I used ketchup for the sauce, it's made of tomatoes, and I found some blue cheese in the fridge, so oh my god, really? As the person I am now, I am walking out, because that is like a terrible choice. A boatload of blue cheese to replace regular cheese? I'm going out. Are we safe yet? I think we're safe. My god. Blue cheese. It doesn't work that same way. Oh man, I thought it would have been able to pull it
It's
off this time.
alright.
At least I gave it a try. It did make me stuffed, so it's a win either
Thanks.
way. You're a really nice
Thank
guy.
you.
Thank you for letting me eat your food,
You're
Yoshinori.
welcome.
Since we're friends now, you just call me Yoshi.
all right.
Alright, Yoshi. Guess I need more practice cooking. So much for earning that badge.
Maybe.
Maybe I could watch you this time and give you some
I
pointers.
have an idea.
How about you show me how to do it instead? Maybe I'll learn faster that way.
What?
I'm not a scout here, is that really
Let
okay?
me handle it.
We're not doing anything against rules, so I'm sure it'll be fine, Aiden. Trust me. Besides, don't you want to use the kitchen here too? I do! Oh, you're so excited about cooking. Oh, Aiden.
Great.
Show me how it's done, and let's get that cooking batch.
Oh,
It's done.
Mmm.
It smells so
Here.
good. Here, let me take it out of the oven.
ta-da!
And that's how I make pizza.
Wow.
My mouth's watering just looking at it.
Sorry.
It took a little longer since I had to make the dough and sauce from
I can't
scratch.
believe it.
I can't believe you made this in less than an hour. I was up all night making mine.
Well,
Luckily for me, the kitchen here had everything I needed to make it faster. It was my first time trying a food processor mixer in an
So
oven.
cool.
So we're using the whole kitchen like a pro. It was super cool. I was honestly just tinkering with it until I figured it out. Turns out it was pretty
anyways.
simple. Go ahead, give it a taste while it's still
All
hot.
right.
How is it?
Wow.
This is the best pizza I've ever tasted in my entire life. I think you're getting
No
exaggerated.
way!
I've never thought I'd like pineapples on my pizza. I'm really glad you like my cooking, Yoshi.
Aiden!
I've been looking for you.
Dad!
Dad! Didn't I tell you to stay in the mess hall?
I'm sorry.
About that, I was the one who invited Aiden to help me with my badge earning activity. It's a good thing he ran into you. I was worried he ran off somewhere outside camp,
Mr.
buddy.
Andre!
How come you never brought Aiden here before? He's a really great guy and his cooking is amazing, just like yours.
Well...
He's been by himself back at home ever since he started working here, so I asked Sir Goro a favor to let me bring him for today. You should bring him more often then. I'd be happy for him to tag along with me all day. We're not really allowed to bring visitors to camp, actually. Today was just an exemption since we had a meeting, and I'll be working until late tonight.
I have an idea.
How about enrolling him as a scout then? That would be so fun, don't you think so,
Oh.
Aiden?
Isn't that exciting?
We can do all activities together. We can do hiking, fishing, and you can teach me how to cook until I get my cooking badge.
Yoshinori.
I'm not sure if that's possible.
I don't know.
I do wish he could come with me more often, but Sagoro has already done enough for me that I don't want to ask any more of
I
him.
see.
That's a shame. It is really talented to cook just like you are, Mr. Andre. Like he made this really yummy pizza from scratch just a little while ago. I like the same surprise, but cooking has been Andre's favorite thing to do since he was little. That's why I understand how you feel about Aiden not being able to be a part of camp.
I'm not sure.
There must be a way to have Aiden here at the camp. He wouldn't be alone at camp back at home anymore. We could have so much fun together. Maybe I could help you out with the chores then?
Way.
You mean you want to work with me, Aiden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can help us earn some money and you won't have to worry about me being at home alone since we'll be together all the time.
Alright.
I guess I can talk to Sagor about it.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
look at him! He's so happy! I can't promise you it will work, but I'll do my best to
Let me
convince him.
help.
Let me help too, Sir Andre. I'm sure Sir Goro would love to have Aiden here too. Let me just grab Yuri and we'll go ask him right away.
Yoshinori.
Wait, Yoshinori! That boy is hyper as always. I guess you really won him over with your cooking, didn't you, Aiden? Well,
Anyway.
I'm really glad you made a new friend. Now come on, let's go after him.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so precious.
Thinking about it, it's crazy how things ended up back then.
It's like the warmest feeling, isn't it? I'm so happy for you, Aiden. I know there's still some more room to grow, but I'm kinda... Watching that, I'm proud of both of you. And I don't even know you two, you're fictional characters.
Growing up, it was just Dad and I, and we didn't have much. Cooking was the thing we bonded over, but it actually led me to you. And then, thanks to your determination, I was able to start working here.
It was worth it, too. I've been able to eat all the delicious food you've made over the years, and it's still the best I've ever had.
Well, look at you, Mr.
Oh my gosh.
Smooth Talker.
Oh
Keep
my
complimenting
gosh.
my cooking like that, and I'll serve you today's special. if
Oh
you catch my
no.
drift.
No! Aiden! Nar! Yes, but nar!
Aiden?
Oh, look at you. You're as red as a tomato. You're still that same dorky scout.
God damn it, Aiden. I'm trying to hide so then I can actually easily edit it in.
Let's just finish cooking. We have to finish before the workers arrive, and we're getting distracted.
All right, all right.
I wanna be distracted though. It was really nostalgic to work with Aiden in the kitchen. No wonder he was reminiscing about the past. It's not often he and I have a conversation like that, but I'm glad that we're able to look back and spend time together like we used to. That was beautiful. Potatoes, check. Greens, check. We got 2 pots of stew simmering and lots of barbecue ribs sitting in the oven, and those should be ready in a few
Great
minutes.
job.
I'm sure the workers will go nuts over your cooking. I can tell how good it is just from the smell. It's all thanks to my assistant chef today. If it weren't for you helping me, I'd probably be scrambling right now trying to get all this
No
done.
problem.
I'm just glad we managed to finish everything before the workers even arrived.
Hey, guys.
Yuri told us to fetch you because the work is already here. Thanks, Taiga. Speaking of, that's my cue.
Wait a sec.
You said we came here to snatch some mallows.
Well,
I knew you wouldn't come with me unless I tricked you with treats. And I'm not gonna let you bark at the new guys and scare them out of the camp. Get it, cat boy! Wait, get on me, you dog! Shoot! Maybe it is a good idea to have you both staying here.
Don't worry.
You can leave these guys to me. I'll make sure they don't cause a fuss later. I'll bring the workers here soon for lunch so you can meet them too.
That's great!
I've been dying to meet the new guys. Just don't forget to put on a shirt today. Alright, but just because you helped me. Now go, they must be waiting already.
Alright. Whoa!
They weren't kidding when they said they'd be sending 30 people here.
There you are.
The shuttle just finished unloading the workers and their luggage. I'm getting a little overwhelmed just trying to assist
Do you
everyone.
need help?
Oh,
I need you to talk with the representatives. I'm sure you're way better than me when it comes to that kind of formal talk.
Alright.
I'll take it from here.
Welcome.
Ooh, the new characters. I'm Yosh. Welcome to Camp Buddy. I'm Yoshinori Nagira, and I'm the one in charge of your movement today. This is Yuri Nomoru, my fellow Scoutmaster. We met earlier, though it's finally nice to meet you again, Yoshinori. Again? Again? Hold on, again?
So,
They call me Architect Sirius, and this is Foreman Najar. Are they fellow scouts?
Hi.
Mr. Claremont.
The men behind me are my construction team. As I'm sure you know, we've been selected by Miss Claremont Inc. to design and construct all the new buildings and amenities as per the official plan. You can expect nothing but the best from our group. I'm a specialist in both the architectural and structural aspects of the project. If you need any carpentry or masonry work done skillfully, my partner here has mastered both crafts.
I'm impressed.
We're looking forward to working with you and making this place the best it
Thank
can
you.
be. Us as well. It's a privilege to be
Before
here.
that,
Before we can get into business, we'd like to invite you over for lunch that we prepared. I know you all must be exhausted from the trip.
That's perfect!
alright.
Yuri and I will help you to your cabin, so you can drop off your belongings first. We prepared lodging for all your workers in some of our unused cabins, while you two can stay with us in our Scoutmaster's quarters, if that's alright.
Yeah!
That sounds like a great chance to catch
follow
up.
me.
Please follow me. Yeah, catch up. He knows Yoshinori. The whole time I've been with them, I can't shake the feeling that I've met them before, but I can't remember when or where. I can figure that out later. For now, I just need to do my best to give them a proper welcome instructions.
All right.
Food's coming right up. I've already told our chef we were
We
here.
appreciate it.
We appreciate the hospitality. I'm starving. Also, thanks for helping us move in. Things have barely changed here at all, haven't they?
Yes.
We've tried to keep all the spaces the same throughout the years to keep this classic feel of the place. I knew you'd appreciate it being an architect.
Well,
I kinda meant it in a nostalgic sense.
Right.
Though I have to say, you must be genius to be an architect at such an early age, Mr. Sirius.
hey!
I'm about as old as you are.
Really?
I just thought that.
Ahem!
Is it because I'm short?
Calm down.
Calm down.
Sorry about that.
He's fiery. Topic about this I trigger
I
him.
apologize.
That's not what I meant. Yoshi, what's wrong with you?
Well,
I'll let it slide for now, for old time's
anyways.
sake. Here's another thing that didn't change. This place smells as good as I remember. You must have been looking forward to it, knowing how good the food here is. Am I missing
Oh.
something? The food's coming.
Order up!
4 servings of a full-course barbecue meal with
Hold on.
sides. You're...
No way!
Is that you, Darius?
Aiden.
Aiden.
What's up?
How are you, man? It's been
I'm
forever. I didn't know you worked here, too.
Damn.
You grew like 1,000 feet tall. I barely recognize
Thanks.
you. You too, you've been working out? Everybody's been working out.
Flex those guns!
Flex to impress. It's really nice to see you after all these years. I thought I'd never see
Me
you
too.
again.
Wait.
Don't tell me you're part of the team that's gonna work here,
Yeah.
too.
Sweet.
You're gonna have a great time here with us, just like good old
Dar?
days. You know this guy, Dar?
Come on.
He's the cook's son, don't you remember? And who's the kid?
What?
Wait, don't tell me you have a son already. Sheesh, has it really been that long?
What?
Oh no, not again.
Awesome.
Yeah, first off,
And I'm definitely not his
Lloyd.
son. But he is his daddy. Ooh! Sorry, I can't put that in. He may not be the son, but he's the daddy. No. Business partner. He's older than me, Aiden. My bad, little guy. How dare you? You can't seem to catch a break. I'm starting to have second thoughts about coming back here.
Aiden.
Stop teasing our lead architect. He and Darius will help with us the renovations. An architect? Well, my bad for missing that. It's just that you look youthful? People do tend to say that about me.
Nice.
Nice save.
Awesome.
That's super awesome. This project's gonna be a lot more exciting with you guys
Yeah.
here. It's as if the stars were aligned and we're all having a reunion, aren't
Oh.
we? Oh, you can say that again. My horoscope this month told me that I was going to meet familiar faces on the road's ahead. Now I'm here reconnecting with you guys. Coincidence?
Huh?
I think not. Is that the same kind of thing you read in a fortune cookie? I'm really sorry about this, but I'm confused. How do you guys know each other? Don't want to brood, but I didn't think that was oddly familiar about you both since we first
Wait.
met. You mean you didn't know this whole time, Yoshi? We've been talking with them all morning. You should have at least figured out who they are by now. I'm so sorry. This is Lloyd Sirius and Darius Najar, their camp buddy alumni. How could you not remember? You were in the same batch as them. I can't believe you, Yoshi. Ugh. Here they are. Luckily, we have pictures of them in my old journal. Do you just carry that around? I like how Lloyd is still little Lloyd. Fucking roasted.
Oh!
Now remember little Lloyd and Sirius
Little
Darius.
Lloyd and Sirius Darius from the first term?
Yes. Oh my god. No wonder you were acting so weird.
Jeez, took you a while to recognize us.
That's funny.
I guess my dad isn't the only one getting old.
And I thought he was just being his usual goody two-shoes self, trying to act all serious for business.
I can't believe it.
Little Lloyd, I can't believe it's really you. Can we please stop with the nicknames? We already put them up and put up with them the entire time we were at camp.
Actually...
Now that I think about it, you still haven't grown any taller since then. Not that it's a bad thing.
Hey!
You measured, right?
Yeah.
Around 160 centimeters. Yeah, shoes included. Rude. Darius, I love you. Mwah. Lloyd, don't worry. Mwah. You're fine. All of you are fine. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, I'm good. You've grown 1 centimeter since we last saw them.
Aiden,
I'll admit though, I'm also getting fine forgetting someone. I don't think I remember you at all, Aiden.
It's alright.
I wasn't a scout back then, so that's probably why you don't recognize me. But Yoshi here has no excuse. Still can't believe you didn't recognize them, especially Darius. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry, Darius. It's just you look nothing like I remember, and I didn't even cross my mind that you're the same person.
okay.
Almost everyone says the same.
Oh.
Who knew you'd turn out to be such a hunk?
That's right.
You said it, Aiden. Such a fine gentleman with a mysteriously deep voice and menacing eyes.
what?
You guys have all these good things to say about Dar while I get a bunch of hiding insults. It's not fair.
There.
We didn't mean it in a bad way. There's lots of perks of being fun size. Like what? More legroom in the vehicles?
So cute.
I think you're super cute and charming, Lloyd. Yuri, you have the right words. Good job. You have the blessings of eternal youth coursing through your veins. The forever twink you want. No. Yuri. 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 Fucking roasted the poor lad into oblivion.
Can we stop?
Can we stop talking about my height already? Forever Twinkie one. I don't know how we're always coming back to
We're
this topic.
sorry.
Either way, it's really nice to have past members of Camp Buddy back here sharing their
Yeah.
skills. I'm definitely not surprised that you ended up being a Scoutmaster, Yoshinori. You've always been a model scout.
Actually,
It's kind of crazy how we all came full circle and sharing common goal once again.
Although,
I am curious though, how did you guys end up getting hired to work for Camp Buddy? Was it really a twist of fate?
Oh,
Claremont Inc. actually reached out to a bunch of different construction firms with the basics of the project. When Dar and I saw that it was for Camp Buddy, we got excited and immediately sent an application in. We were overqualified for Mr. Claremont's criteria, and once he heard we were past scouts from Camp Buddy, we were immediately given the job. It also worked out really well, since I spent a lot of time at this camp as a scout. My architectural style became focused around rustic and cozy designs. So will the new cabins be your main focus while you're both here?
well,
As far as I know, that'll take the most of our time, but there's a few other projects as well. We'll also be building an events hall, an infirmary, and some guest lodging along the lake.
really?
That's quite a lot, isn't it? Really possible, all of that in such a short amount of time?
Dar.
Well, that's why Dar's around. He works wonders when it comes to construction.
There he is.
Darius has always been a super crafty guy, even back when we were scouts. He actually gave me my first lesson in carpentry, and I've still got those skills. Thanks to that, I was able to help Yoshi with some projects over the past few years. Just last summer, we worked with a few scouts to fix some of the really busted up cabins. And we built a really huge obstacle course.
Whoa!
You mean like the ones on TV game shows?
Yes.
It was my very first project when I started working here.
Amazing!
And you worked on that with just the two of you?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. It took a few years for it to actually be usable, though. You'll have to show us around then. I want to see the whole camp after all these years. It also give me an idea of what we were dealing with for the
Of
project.
course.
We're scheduled to give you a full tour for the camp after lunch. The five of us spent the next little while in the mess hall finishing up lunch and catching up on old times, but before long it was time to get back to work. Yuri took the other workers back to their cabins to help get some done while Aiden dragged Ayoichi and Taiga to help him clean the kitchen after the work's finished. Meanwhile, I took Darius and Lloyd on a tour of the camp, showing them all the changes and discussing the work they'd be doing in more detail. Already dusk.
That's all.
I think that covers all the locations around camp. Did you guys see everything you wanted?
Yeah.
I think Darius and I got a pretty good look at the site. I also got most of the measurements I needed. I already drafted most of the stuff before I got here today, but after seeing the actual site, there'll need to be some adjustments.
So,
We'll start preparing the site first thing tomorrow. Our aim is to clear out the land of trees and debris, level the ground, then move all the building materials from there by the end of the week.
I understand.
I'll be around to help and supervise as needed.
anyways,
If you'll excuse me, I'll head out and get started on those adjustments of the plan.
Alright.
If you need anything at all, you know where to find
Sure.
me. I'll be working in our cabin for now. See you tomorrow. Darius,
Darius?
aren't you gonna go with Lloyd?
No.
Lloyd likes to work alone, undisturbed.
I see.
This is awkward. Darius is just standing there staring at me. I'm not sure if I should leave or say something.
Hey there!
You too! Hold on, time to save. I feel like there's gonna be conversation points.
Hey!
Hey there, Aiden. Why are you two just standing there looking weird?
Uh,
Well, I just finished giving Lloyd and Darius their tour. Lloyd just left for our cabin to do some work.
way!
You're gonna start staying with us too? Sweet, we're gonna be roomies, Star.
Nice.
Nice.
Actually,
I just finished everything in the kitchen for today. Looks like you guys are on break now too.
guess.
You guess I could say that today turned out to be a busy day.
anyways,
Darius, you really didn't get much of a chance to talk a while ago. How are you, my good
good.
man? Excited for the project.
sheesh.
You don't sound excited at all. Come on, tell us more. How have you been all these years?
Aiden.
You don't have to force him to speak
No.
up. No, he's right. I just don't know what to say sometimes. You've always been the quiet kind, but I thought you'd get over that after so many years.
you see,
See, Darius here was kinda like a brother to me back in my scout days, Yoshi. He didn't have many friends because the other scouts were easily intimidated by him.
It's true.
I do remember seeing you with him sometimes whenever we were at the mess hall.
Yeah.
Usually hung out whenever he wasn't with the cabin
I
mate.
guess.
I guess I kinda didn't know how to get close to him back then since everyone was calling him Serious Darius. I thought it was because he was a troublemaker.
bro.
That's why you gotta speak up more, bro, so people like Yoshi won't get scared of
I'm
you.
sorry.
I'm sorry if I'm scary.
No!
No, you're not, Darius. I understand now that you're just a quiet person. I'm the one in the wrong for not trying to get to know you back then.
Actually,
I want to get along with everyone, but unlike Lloyd, I can't keep a conversation
Don't
going.
worry.
We'll let it all loose and don't think about it too much.
thanks.
I'll keep that in mind. Lloyd usually does the speaking for me.
I
I guess it makes sense that a quiet person needs someone active around to balance things
I
out.
agree.
It's convenient that I don't have to say anything when Lloyd's around. Some people find him rude and annoying because it seems like he's always talking over me.
Honestly,
Honestly, it's the other way around. I like how expressive he is. It's something I wish I was.
Oh,
Look at you, mister. I'm not good at conversations.
Aiden!
Don't tease him like
it's
that.
okay.
I'm used to Aiden joking around. It's how I got to know him in the first place. Yoshi's known me for forever, and he's still not used to it.
Well,
I am, just not when you do it to other
What?
people. Are you jealous? Oh no! Yoshi jealous? Omerita.
what?
Good one, bro.
Anyway,
Anyway, just want to say that I'm glad to get to know you better, Darius. I hope we can enjoy our first time here at camp together this time around. It's never too late to make friends.
Thank you.
You guys are very friendly. Did I say something wrong? I don't think so. I think Darius just thought the conversation was over.
I see.
Oh, let me move out of the way.
Well,
You're just not used to handling stoic people, Yoshi. You tend to hang around the more active types. I mean, I'm living proof.
you're right.
I guess you're right.
anyways,
Now that everything's done for today, why don't we head back and get some
Well.
rest? I still have to write down a report to Sir Goro about everything that happened.
Wow.
Sounds exciting. Someone's gotta do it.
I know.
I guess.
I didn't stop mentioning it like that. I understand how Darius feels. I'm really lucky to have you around too, because you do all this cool stuff that I could never see myself doing in a million
That's
years.
not true.
You could do things like this too if you
Nah.
tried. As long as you're around, then I'm sure you'll always have my back. No! Aiden, no. Aiden. Hmm.
Aiden!
I'll tag along with you. I can just chill on the couch at the
I
office while I work.
appreciate it.
Oh, is something gonna happen? I'm so tired. Alright, I'm gonna save here.
Yuri!
How was the orientation?
Or so
I thought
thought.
greeting 30 men would be fun, but it was so much work than expected.
Well,
You had to tell them all about the camp rules and set them up in their cabins. It's no wonder you tried.
Yeah.
Tired. I have to make sure everyone is comfortable, so I kept checking on them every now and then. It's so different when we had to take care of the scouts. Bigger men have bigger needs, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
It's been a while since I've served and cleaned up for that many people.
isn't this exciting?
We've had such a quiet last couple of weeks, so some hustle and bustle's fun for a
By
change.
the way,
Shouldn't you be resting now too? I saw you with Lloyd and Darius going around the camp after all afternoon. I'm tired, quite frankly, but I have to finish your support before everyone's work today for Goro.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Grams, shouldn't he be back by now? Everybody's knackered. I don't think anyone has the energy for you know what.
Dad.
Speak of the devil, welcome back,
Good
Dad.
evening.
Everyone, did everything go according to schedule?
Yes, sir.
Yuri managed to deliver his workers and got everyone settled into their accommodations, but Aiden made sure they were all well fed.
Meanwhile,
I handled the foreman and gave them a tour and discussed their plans for the next few days. I've written down a full report for you to their plans so you can see it on your desk when you get the chance.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
Gramps!
And guess what? The foremen are actually two former campers of ours, Darius and Lloyd, remember them?
Really?
That's really. They'll know the place even better than an outside contractor would. I wonder if Mr. Claremont did that on purpose.
actually,
When we were discussing it with them, both Lloyd and Darius told us that they saw the opening was for work on camp and signed up right away. They must have been excited to come back and help out here after good times they spent in
I'm
the
glad.
past. Sounds like we can really rely on them for support. Great work handling everything, you three.
Dad?
Rieger, how were your errands though, Dad? What did you end up doing
Oh.
today? I handled more of the permit work that Mr. Claremont needed down at the city hall. We should all be set for the work that's going to be happening over the next
Great
few days. I have to admit, I was kind of nervous seeing all those people arrive today, but it sounds like we've all gotten taken care of now.
No.
I also spent some time reviewing the paperwork that Mr. Claremont prepared, and we can expect even more specialists to arrive starting tomorrow.
Yoshinori.
I'll need you to escort them as well, just like you did today for Lloyd and Darius. Is that
leave
clear?
it to me.
You can count on me.
Hmm.
Today's just scratching the surface of the work that's going to be done here, and our first big trial is going to be an inspection in a week's time. We'll have to work hard to make sure everything's ready by then, so I'll be expecting you all to spare.
Is that clear?
Yep. Alright.
Whew.
Alright, this is where I'm gonna have to wrap up because I have work in the morning, but an hour is good enough, I suppose. So, I'm gonna save here. This was very fun. It's nice meeting some of the new characters. We're gonna meet more in this in the next episode. So, I want to give my proper thanks. Thanks guys for joining us in this lovely episode. It was really, really fun. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I mean, seeing Darius and seeing Lloyd, I got ideas. Very naughty ideas. So, thanks again for your support, guys, and remember to subscribe, leave a like, and share this with all your friends. Remember, I'm TheCaliMack. I'm not Kurotsubasa or whatever. Although they did cover the game already, so I don't blame you guys if you guys check out them first. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us. I'll see you guys soon. California Macky signing out. Bye for now. And remember to consider joining our Patreon. I'm working on a few things. And I'm also hanging out with also a very crack group of friends. They're really fun, and I really want you guys to meet them. Alright, before we wrap up, let's give huge thanks to everybody who supported me in Patreon. Adam Ferguson, Jan Van S, David S. Edwards IV, CC Anthony, Darius Tan, Sebastian, Jeremy Shaw, Victor H. Dominic, Ruiz Philip, Claremont, Darth Sidious, Austin Paduano, Tim Bobrowski, Mike Fifth, Cammy, John Villan, Sean Thomas, Ryder Evans, Yo-Yo Dre, Jerry52, Russell, Elizana, and everybody in the other tiers. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. I'm feeling like I'm on a roll with the rendering and video making again. I just want to say thanks for the support and the faith in me. Sometimes I have no faith in myself, and you guys just remind me that I have something that I must deliver. Not just because this is technically a job, but also because you guys actively support me, and I'm grateful. Especially to the ones that just wanna hit me up and talk. So actually, feel free. Feel free to hit me up. I'm available on Twitter. You guys know me. Come on. Also, the Discord is also open to conversation, so just feel free to hang out. Anyways, thanks again, guys. You guys are amazing.
Bye.